This is how to cite a web page. You found this news article on the web, so you're just going to cite it as a website. There are 6 pieces of information you need to find in order to correctly cite your website. So the first thing is the name of the website. Then you need the publisher. You need to know when it was published. You need to paste in the URL. Look for an author. And then finally, copy and paste the title of the article. We're going to start with the name of the website. So how do you find the name of the website? It is not the URL. It is not the headline as it's printed at the top of your browser window. It is what's printed at the very top of the page. And if it's a news article, it's probably just going to be the name of the newspaper. So in this case, Los Angeles Times is the name of the website. Now we'll move on to the publisher of the site. A publisher is a company. They are responsible for the content of the website. Usually to find the publisher, you need to go all the way to the bottom. Sometimes it'll be next to the copyright symbol. In this case, the copyright just has a year after it. Sometimes you'll get a logo, like a picture that represents the company. Sometimes you'll get, like this, a clue, like this says a Tribune newspaper website. So Tribune newspaper is capitalized, so you know it's a company name, and they are the publisher of this site. We're going to skip this most recent date of access because that's just the last day that you looked at the website. So the next thing you're going to want is this date of publication. Not all web pages will have a date. Sometimes the date will be all the way at the bottom, again with the copyright symbol. But for a newspaper article, the date will be right up at the top. It's super important, of course, to know when a newspaper article was published because you want to know when the news happened. So the date of a newspaper article will always be right up at the top. Here it is, October 24th, 2013 is the date of publication of this article. This next one's easy. We're just going to paste in the URL of the website. The URL is, of course, at the very top of your browser. Select the whole thing and copy it to paste into the URL field in Noodlebib. Don't just take the first part that ends in .com. Take the whole thing. Next up, we're going to look for a contributor. For a web page, you're always going to choose author. Now, there may not be an author of your web page. If there isn't a person's name at the top or the bottom of the article, just leave it blank. If it's something like Associated Press that's not a person's name, just leave that blank. In this case, it says by Kathleen Decker. So Kathleen Decker is the author of this article. And finally, you need to copy and paste the title of the article. The article's title will be between the title of the web page and the main content of the article. So here it is, the article title. This article is called "In Boston as in LA, Labor Unions Are Testy Focus of Mayor's Race." I recommend copying that and pasting it into the Noodlebib field so that you don't have to worry about typing it and maybe getting a word wrong or misspelled. So here we go. We have found the name of the website, Los Angeles Times, the publisher of the site, Tribune newspaper, the date it was published, October 24th. We've pasted in the URL. We've found the author. And we've pasted in the article title. We can hit submit on our beautiful citation.